Welcome to Electro.
Welcome to my channel. In today's video, you'll discover how to make a powerful electricity generator using simple and old parts that are easy to find. This step-by-step guide will show you how to turn basic materials into useful energy. Stay with me and learn an amazing DIY project today. First, we will take the rotor of a DC motor. We will remove all the magnets attached to it. Make sure to do this step slowly and carefully so the rotor does not get damaged. These magnets are not needed for our generator setup, so they must be taken off completely. Once all the magnets are removed, clean the rotor properly and check that the surface is smooth. This prepared rotor will be used in the next steps to help us build our powerful electricity generator. Now we will take 12 neodymium magnets. We will place 3 magnets on the rotor in one straight line. Make sure they are aligned properly so they stay balanced on the rotor. The north side of all 3 magnets should face upward. Fix them carefully so they remain secure and do not move while the rotor spins. After placing the first 3 magnets, check their position and alignment on the rotor. Proper placement is important because it helps create a stronger magnetic field. This arrangement will play an important role in producing electricity when the generator starts rotating. Now we will wrap thread between the magnets and the rotor, just like you can see in the video. Carefully wind the thread around the magnets so they stay tightly attached to the rotor. This helps hold the magnets firmly in place. After wrapping the thread properly, apply glue over it. The glue will strengthen the connection and prevent the magnets from moving while the rotor spins. Make sure the glue spreads well over the thread and magnets. Let it dry completely so everything becomes strong and secure, ensuring the magnets stay fixed during the generator's operation. Now we will take another 3 magnets and place them on the rotor on the opposite side of the first 3 magnets. Position them carefully so they are aligned properly across from the magnets we installed earlier. Just like before, make sure the north side of all 3 magnets is facing upward. This keeps the magnetic direction consistent and balanced on the rotor. Press the magnets firmly in place and check their alignment to ensure they sit evenly. This step helps maintain balance in the rotor and improves the magnetic effect needed for generating electricity. Now we will take 3 more magnets and place them on the rotor in such a way that they come in the center of the 6 magnets we installed earlier. Position them carefully so they sit exactly between those magnets. This time, make sure the south side of these 3 magnets faces upward. Align them properly so the spacing remains even and the rotor stays balanced. Press them firmly onto the rotor and secure them well. This arrangement of magnets will help create the correct magnetic pattern needed for the generator to work efficiently when the rotor spins. Now we will take the last 3 magnets and place them on the rotor on the opposite side of the previous magnets. Position them carefully so they align properly with the rest of the magnets already installed on the rotor. Make sure the south side of these magnets is facing upward. After placing them correctly, wrap thread around these magnets just like we did with the earlier ones. This will help hold them tightly in place. Then apply glue over the thread to make the connection strong and secure, ensuring the magnets stay fixed while the rotor spins. Now we will take an old transformer and remove all of its core pieces. Carefully open the transformer and take out the iron cores from inside. After removing them, we will use the core pieces for our project. Place the core on one side just as you can see in the video. Make sure it is positioned properly and aligned with the rotor so it can work effectively. Fix it firmly so it does not move during operation. Proper placement of the core is important because it helps guide the magnetic field and improves the efficiency of the generator. Now we will tighten the core using a threaded rod. Carefully place the threaded rod through the core and secure it firmly in position. Then use nuts on both sides of the rod to tighten it properly. Make sure the core becomes stable and does not move or shake. Tightening it with the threaded rod will hold the core strongly in place and keep everything aligned. This step is important because a firm and stable core helps the generator work smoothly and efficiently during operation. Now we will clean the core using a grinder. Carefully use the grinder to remove rust, dirt, or any rough edges from the surface of the core. Move the grinder slowly and evenly so the core becomes smooth and clean. This step helps improve the contact and overall appearance of the core. Make sure to clean all sides properly while keeping the shape of the core intact. After grinding, wipe the core to remove any metal dust. A clean and smooth core will work better and help improve the performance of our generator setup. Now we will make a stand for the transformer. First, we will attach angle pieces to the four corners of the transformer to create a strong and stable frame. Fix the angle pieces properly so the structure becomes firm. After that, we will place two wooden pieces on top of these angles. These wooden pieces will act as a support for the next parts of the setup. Make sure the wood is aligned properly and fixed tightly so it does not move. This stand will hold the generator components securely and keep everything balanced during operation. Now we will fix the rotor on these wooden pieces. Carefully place the rotor between the wooden supports and align it properly so it can rotate freely. Make sure the shaft of the rotor sits straight and balanced. After positioning it, secure the rotor firmly so it stays in place while spinning. Check that there is enough space for smooth rotation and nothing is touching the magnets. Properly fixing the rotor on the wooden pieces is very important because it ensures stable movement and helps the generator work efficiently when it starts rotating. Now we will strengthen the rotor by attaching iron clips to its bearings. Carefully place the iron clips around the bearings to hold them firmly in position. Make sure the clips are tightened properly so the bearings stay secure and do not move while the rotor is spinning. This step helps add extra stability to the rotor and keeps it aligned during operation. Check that the rotor can still rotate smoothly after installing the clips. Proper support for the bearings is important because it ensures steady rotation and improves the overall performance of the generator. Now we will make a small groove in the wooden pieces for the bearings. Using a grinder, carefully create a little depth in the wood where the bearings will sit. Do this slowly so the groove is even and properly shaped. This small space will allow the bearings to fit securely into the wooden support. Once the groove is ready, place the bearings inside and check that they sit firmly. Making this depth in the wood helps hold the bearings tightly and prevents them from moving, which keeps the rotor stable and allows it to rotate smoothly. While setting it up, we will keep a small gap between the rotor and the core. Make sure there is enough space in the center so the rotor and the core do not touch each other while the rotor is spinning. This gap is very important for smooth operation and to prevent any friction or damage. Check the alignment carefully and confirm that the rotor rotates freely without hitting the core. Once everything is properly adjusted, the generator is ready to operate and produce electricity safely and efficiently. Now our generator is ready to use. Now we will connect the voltmeter to the wires of the generator. Attach the two wires from the generator to the terminals of the voltmeter carefully. Make sure the connections are tight so the reading will be accurate. After connecting the voltmeter, we will spin the rotor using a rope. Wrap the rope around the rotor shaft and pull it to make the rotor rotate quickly. As the rotor starts spinning, watch the voltmeter to see the voltage being produced. This will help us check whether our generator is working properly and generating electricity. Now we will test the generator using a drill machine. Attach the drill machine to the rotor shaft and start the drill so the rotor begins to spin at a higher speed. As the rotor rotates, the generator will start producing electricity. To check the output, connect a light bulb to the generator wires. When the drill spins the rotor, the electricity produced will power the bulb. If everything is working correctly, the light bulb will turn on. This test helps confirm that our generator is functioning properly and generating usable electricity. If you want to learn how to control frequency, voltage, and amperage in this generator setup, make sure to leave a comment below the video. In this project, we demonstrated how to build and test a simple electricity generator using basic parts, but controlling the electrical output is another very important step. Many people want to know how they can stabilize the voltage, adjust the frequency, and manage the current according to their needs. These factors are essential when you want to power different electrical devices safely and efficiently. If there is enough interest from you, I will create a complete and detailed video explaining everything step by step. In that video, I will show practical methods, simple components, and easy techniques you can use to control volts, frequency, and amperage in your generator projects. The tutorial will help beginners understand the concepts clearly and apply them in real DIY builds. So if you would like to see that full guide, don't forget to comment below and let me know. Your feedback will help me decide the next video, and I'll make sure to prepare a clear and helpful explanation for everyone interested in learning more about generator control systems. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this project and learned something useful about building a powerful generator using simple and old parts. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more creative DIY projects and practical experiments. Your support helps the channel grow and motivates me to bring more interesting videos for you. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to leave a comment below. I'll see you in the next video with another amazing project.
Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.